moments in life when something inside you says, you can't stay here. Not because you've outgrown it, but because you've seen something that changes everything. I had a full-time massage therapy practice, clients that I adored, a reputation that I had built over decades. I was known in the community as a healer, a safe space, a lifeline. And for a long time, that work was my oxygen until one day the energy shifted. At first it was subtle, a tension that didn't belong around the building, stories that weren't matching up, eyes that didn't look right. Those moments in my nervous system flagged long before I consciously understood why. It wasn't paranoia. It was my body telling me the truth before my mind could catch up. And eventually, I saw it. I put the pieces together and I realized I had walked into the center of a human trafficking operation, one of the largest in Texas history. These weren't just red flags. These were girls, young girls, being moved, being sold, being erased right in front of me and everyone. And it was in that moment that something ancient rose up in me. Not fear, though fear was definitely there. Fire. I knew what I had to do, even though I also knew what it would cost. This wasn't some clean moment where I called the police, let them do their job, and moved along. It was a long, messy, dangerous, unraveling, harrowing experience. Phones tapped, cars parked near my home, a deep sense that I was being followed by people that didn't want to be seen. And I still didn't stop. I gave every detail, every name, every ounce of truth that I had, because I wasn't going to let this be someone else's responsibility. I was willing to lose everything if it meant someone else got to live. And I did lose just about everything. My practice, gone. My health, shaken. My nervous system, blown wide open. I didn't walk away with grace. I walked away with grief. Not in peace, in pieces. What had once been my sanctuary, my massage table, my hands, my work, felt tainted. Too much darkness had passed through it. I couldn't go back then, maybe not even ever. And for a long time, I was lost, disoriented, the kind of tired that goes past exhaustion and into the marrow of who you are. I didn't know if I'd ever be able to offer healing again. Not because I didn't want to, but because I didn't know how much left of me was to give. But something else began to rise, not through my hands, but through my voice. It started as a whisper, a different kind of healing, one where I wasn't touching bodies, but speaking to the parts of people no one sees, the places where pain hides quietly, where the trauma takes root, where healing needs softness, not solutions. And that's how Whispers of Light was born. It wasn't planned. It was a survival rhythm, a resonance that emerged only after everything had been stripped away. Now I speak. Now I hold space through frequency instead of form. Because sometimes what we survive teaches us a new language of truth. People assume that doing the right thing feels good, but sometimes it doesn't. And doing the right thing feels like burning your life down for someone else's freedom. And still, I would do it again because someone's daughter deserved to live.